you get caught in the downpour this early evening?
No, I was stuck in the editing bay. I didn't know it even rained.
It did. It came down like crazy. And I
Yeah.
know Scott's here to talk a little bit about rain, but Scott, specifically kind of the differences between winter rain and summer rain or spring rain. I didn't even know there was a difference.
The precipitation rate can really change. You know, in the wintertime we get that slow, steady precipitation often, but boy, we're starting to get to the season now where you can really get those torrential downpours. And remember yesterday I talked about fronts coming through and causing lift, and it's that rising air. When it cools, it causes precipitation. When the precipitation or the air rises slowly and gradually, you get more of a steady, long-winded rain. But when the air rises more rapidly, you get the heavy rains. I want to show you across the country what's happening right now. Rain showers across, of course, us, North and South Dakota. Some heavy rain. See this yellow down here, southwest of Atlanta here. That's tracking in their direction. Real heavy rain coming down because we're getting more lift in the atmosphere, a more violent lifting that is going on. And that really, when you get the air to rise more rapidly, you get that precipitation to really come down. And the difference is, in the wintertime, remember that low sun angle we get during January, February, so you don't have as much heating. The sun is not strong. And again, the sun does not heat the air. The sun heats solid objects. It heats the earth. The earth acts like a radiator. If you've lived in an old home that has a radiator that radiates heat out, the air touching the earth will warm and then rise because it's warmer, being replaced by cooler air. And so again, the air is warming from down to above. And that's why you don't get as much warming during the wintertime. In June, you get strong energy coming in. It starts to warm up, and the air could rise more rapidly. That's the key. That rapidly rising air will cause thunderstorms to form during the warm season. So you get rapidly rising air, and then it collapses, and you get torrential downpours from that. More moisture in the air as well. So you can have 1 to 2 inches of rain in 12 hours in the cold season as the air gradually rises. But in the talking about spring and summertime, 1 to 2 inches of rain in 30 minutes is not out of the question. Not as much here, but it can certainly happen. So that's the difference between winter and summertime. It's all in the rising air, guys. That's the basis to weather. I look for rising air, and there's the precipitation.
Makes sense.
That upper cloud looks like a cloud in Oregon year-round.
It's just there.
24/7, 365. You got it.
Right.
Thanks, Scott.